So this is a special edition, or special video, so to say, of some really big pickups. So the first one's not really a big pickup, but it doesn't really pertain to games. So if you've seen the game room tour, you can see here around my door, I have the Fellowship of the Ring, the first series of action figures come out, and then I've got Return of the King and the Two Towers of a couple of them there. So I really enjoy the Lord of the Rings. The movies are amazing, as are The Hobbit and the cartoons from the 80s, I guess, early 90s. And some of them catch my eye more than others. This one today did. And look at that. That's the Twilight Ring Wraith. That thing is awesome looking. I really enjoyed the look of it, and I think it'll look really good on the wall. So that's going to get mounted here momentarily. Now, paid $16 for that, so it's not too bad. They had a couple more there. Wasn't what I wanted. So this next game is a Nintendo game that I needed for the set. If you looked at the last video I did a huge pickup up in Oklahoma City. This one I bought on eBay because I couldn't find it anywhere local. It actually came in a day before I went to Oklahoma City, I guess. And I found one in Oklahoma City for the same price, though. Luckily, I did not overpay or anything, so I did all right. Now, with my Nintendo collection, of course, I'm going to get whatever games that I don't have that are cheap, $5 to $8 or so, and get as many of them as I can, especially if they're at a store where it offers like a buy two, get one free for $7.99 or less. Some of those stores are around here. This one does not qualify for that. This one, I'm going in alphabetical order other than the oddball games, like I say. And it came to Pugsley Scavenger Hunt. It came with the branded sleeve. But this thing looks great, except for right here at the very bottom, covering the company logo there, has a piece of tape on it. Now, I could probably peel that off with a good heat gun or something. I'm not even going to try. It's fine. It's not going to hurt my feelings any. Other than that, I don't know if y'all can see down in there. The pins and everything look amazing. Or the board, I guess you'd say, not the pins. And I was super stoked to get this game. I've been trying to find one local for probably 6 months or more, and just can't find it. Of course, I skipped Action 52 in alphabetical order. Could not afford that. So went with this instead. And again, it was not cheap by any means. It was $70 on eBay. And then I also paid $5 shipping. Of course, tax on top of it, which was still cheaper by a couple of dollars than the one I saw today. But it's super clean. I'm happy with it. And it's out of the way. So up next is D&D Dragon Strike, I believe, for NES. And I'm on the lookout for that one. Of course, like I say, any 5 to 8, or like some of the other ones I got today were $12. So I've got a lot to go. I think today's pickup probably puts me around the 170, 180 mark out of over 1,000 games total between licensed and not licensed. So huge pickup on this one today. Now, some systems have a special release. I've got a Star Wars Xbox 360. I've had the Halo Edition Xbox 360, the Halo 4 Xbox 360, and I considered getting the limited edition Xbox One for Halo 5 or Infinite or whatever it is now. But I quit buying those when they first come out. I'll find them later on, kind of thing. But I bought a Switch last summer for $200 used. Was complete minus the little back cover for the stand, which doesn't bother me. It works perfect. So I picked it up for $200. The Mario Edition came out, and I really, really decided I wanted it. And they didn't have any. Everywhere I would go, they didn't have any. Well, the local GameStop, again, You'll see why I hate this store with a passion. But they did have one in stock, so I picked it up. Oh, and this right here, this sticker on a box of a collector's edition system or a game in general that's on the artwork drives me up a wall, as it does most other collectors. Man, I was agitated with that, but more so with the fact that whenever they shipped it or unloaded off the truck, it got this corner damage right here, and that's actually pushed out a little bit from where it was initially. Tried to flatten it out as best I could, but it has still been sealed, so I'm not going to mess with it. I like to collect stuff like this, and I wasn't smart enough to do it whenever I bought a new Xbox or whatever way back in the day. I did with my Xbox One, and I think I did with my Xbox One Day One edition, but somebody offered me good money for the box, so I got rid of it. But this thing is sealed, and I got it just the other day. Still excited about it by all means, except for this little bit of damage and that sticker. Man, they run it with that sticker every time. But other than that, it's still a good store for some things, like I say. But what I really want to talk about more than anything, these are great pickups, but let's talk about the giveaway. So the giveaway, I've been talking about wanting to reach 100 subscribers before in other episodes, and dang, still in the wrong box. With that being said, I have a handful of NES cartridges. They are good games. In fact, here's one that I picked up today. Dragon Warrior. I picked it up in a box. If you look at my last video, you'll see it. I picked it up complete in box. Manual was missing. So this here has a sticker for the store I got it from, an old sticker, a sticker on back. I will clean this up, and I'm going to put it in my trade stuff. But when we reach 100 subscribers on my channel, I will take the duplicate NES games I have at the time and let one winner pick one game out of whatever it is. I could have a duplicate of Dragon Warrior, or I know I have Galaga in there, or I bought Trojan, so I could have a duplicate of that still. I bought Mock Rider, ended up being a duplicate as well. So any of these games, they're not going to be huge games, huge titles, but Dragon Warrior is a great game, as is Galaga, and I'm sure Trojan and Mock Rider are. So get to 100 subscribers. I mean, I can't talk today. And I'll do a giveaway of one game. Then when we get to 200, I'll do another giveaway. And then 300, 400, and at 500, we're going to do another giveaway, but then we'll do it every 250 at that point. So we want to build this channel and see more games. And man, I really enjoyed just going and picking up games like this. This was a really good weekend. I had, of course, everybody got a stimulus, or a lot of people did. And I spent mine on some other stuff, but I spent probably $400 or $500 today on just NES stuff that I needed. Of course, that stuff wasn't part of it, not all of it. But man, I love sharing what I pick up, because for me, it's the thrill of the chase. And being able to find stuff like this in a box at a game store in Oklahoma City was amazing. You know, as a kid, rip that box open, throw the box away, play the game, that's all you care about. But some kids weren't like that, so it paid off for us now. But tune back in. Remember, like my very first, it's week 1 of the game pickups. Like that video, comment on that video, and then subscribe to the channel. Turn on the notifications, and I try and do a weekly video. Like I say, this will be a special one that will come out a couple of days after the normal Thursday video. Try and do it on Thursdays. Got more time that day. So other than that, guys, gals, tune back in, and we'll see you next week.